If you've ever been speaking at a meeting or a briefing or a conference, you might have noticed that as you look at the audience, from time to time, your eyes will alight on somebody who's just giving you the full weight and benefit of their experience. They're sat there looking at you like this, or some version of that. And when you first experience that, it can really be a dent to your concentration and your confidence. And how on earth should you continue with this presentation that you're giving? In fact, dealing with difficult audience members is one of the most commonly asked questions when it comes to being a better conference speaker. And there's a number of approaches that people often do. So sometimes if somebody is sat there like that, just glaring at you, some people think you should go and say to them, everything okay, you all right, you'll get a bit more involved, you'll get more out of it. This is a terrible idea. And even as I talk about it, you can start to understand why. It pits you against them. Some people say things like you should just during the session say, so Dave, what do you think? Again, allowing Dave to entrench his position still further, and it becomes a standoff, you versus them, the whole audience watching, who's going to crack first? It doesn't matter who cracks first, there's you in front of a room full of people. It's not going to work for you. All of which then leads to the question, what do you do with the people who just sit there glaring at you? Or look like they've heard it all before, or look bored, or even have a little smirk or a little half smile on their face as you're speaking, because it can really dent the confidence, right? Well, the answer might seem slightly disappointing, but it's absolutely the right answer. What you have to start to do is this. When you present to a room full of people, you've got to assume that everyone who is there wants to be there. They've chosen to be there, they're keen to be there, and they want to hear your message. Now, regardless of the fact that they may be giving you hassle, glaring at you, and giving you every indication they don't want to be there, here's the killer point. They've walked in, they've sat down, and they've sat in the room. So, barring them walking out, or barring them not coming in at all, they have opted to be there. So what you have to start to do is not focus on that one person or those 2 people or those 30 people that don't want to be there. Nor do you just focus on the people that seem like they're really keen and enthusiastic. In fact, what you've got to do is assume that everybody wants to be there, and you've just got to talk and chat and communicate with everyone in the room. Now, this might seem like a slightly woolly answer, but it's completely the best way to go about it. Now, in your brain, there'll still be a little voice telling you, so-and-so isn't liking this, there's something the matter, there's a problem. But if your content is good, you're delivering to the best of your ability, then you've got to work on the basis that everybody wants to be there and you're presenting for everybody. And you continue to speak to that person who's giving you the death glare as much as the person that is giving you loads of smiles and cheery and thumbs up, as much as the majority of the room that's just sat there neutrally listening to your message. So, it's a fairly simple idea, but it does take a little bit of a knack. And frankly, there's still going to be times when you think, what is the problem with that person? What am I doing wrong? And chances are you're not doing anything wrong. It's just the way they look. So, give it a go next time you're at a conference. Let me know how you get on, and I hope that's of help. Thank you.